Alright, so you've done the hip hinge, you sort of know how to keep your back in a neutral position, but there's one thing that's wrong. When you go into a hip hinge, you can only go so far. So if Eric goes to pick something off the floor and he hip hinges, he gets blocked about here. So we need to introduce how to bend our knees properly. So that's where squatting comes into play. So with this drill, we're going to face the camera. We're going to go heels at hip width. And what we're going to do is we're going to raise our toes and squeeze our bum. And what that does is it takes our feet out just a little bit, and that's where your toes should point. That's a nice little thing to think of, because it's showing when your glutes are engaged, that's where your feet want to point out. Cool? So with this exercise, what's important is when we squat down, we initiate with a hip hinge, but we're going to combine it with our knees bending. So as Eric goes to squat down, you'll see he gets more depth. He continues to bend his knees, knees bend, knees bend, knees bend, knees bend, knees bend, knees bend. And if we keep him in this position but turn him to the side, you'll see correct depth is going to be top of thighs parallel to the floor, or his hip joint a tiny bit below his knee joint. So when he goes to stand back up, he'll perform another rep. You'll see he keeps that neutral spine. The only thing that changes is his knee joint angle is now closed. So when he goes to stand up, we'll ask him to hip hinge. Knee joint angle is open. Stand back up, we squat, knee joint angle closes. But both exercises have a neutral back, which is most important. Now if we throw Eric to face the camera again, one more important thing is, especially because we'll be doing single leg exercises, is our knee alignment. So as Eric goes to squat down, you'll see his knee points the same direction as his big toe and second toe. Cool? So if his knees were to point towards the camera and go in, cool? So let's stand back up. Let's go, feet point out. Squat down. Keep your feet pointed out and knees bowing. So this is a common thing when people stand up from a squat. They try and get their quads active and they can't use their glutes properly. So we have to make sure our knees are always pointing the same direction as our feet. Cool? So if we were to do a reverse lunge, you can see Eric's alignment's really good. If he stands back up, a poor alignment will look like this. His knee either going out or in, and that's what we want to avoid. So if we think with our lower body stuff, we have to keep our back neutral, knee aligned, then we're off to a good start.